Hey, losers. We got some brand new music to debut and some shows to talk about. Need some encouragement?
Here comes our criminal now. What do you have to say for yourself?
Do what you want to do. Be yourself like no one else. Don't let anyone tell you what you cannot do. Tonight, because I teased you with it before, only here it is, Iron Jaw. Tonight, we raid. Tonight we raid. How about a little chill? That's right, some X610 chill. Just swinging it around for you. There you go. Got that volume down to talk over level there. I want to thank each and every one of you for joining us right here, Outlaw Video TV, tonight to blow your brains out with Rick E. Warden. And that is me, Rick E. Warden. Can't see me because I'm behind this, what's called an overlay right here. You see that? Those are telephone poles you're looking at right there. That telephone pole at the top, it says Elm Street. Deep Elm Street. On way. That stop sign was covered in so many stickers. I'm surprised it's red. That telephone pole right there is on the corner of Elm and Crowdus in Deep Elm. It says Warlock. It says Aska. You see? That's the street, kids. That's how you fucking do it right there. See those other telephone poles? That's what you're looking at right now. You're looking at and listening to the flyer, your shows, and music on our telephone pole. So I'm just going to kind of go through and give shout outs to all my friends in the house. We got Charlie over at Boltneck Studios. Big supporter of Outlaw Video TV. Big supporter of bands like X610 Chill and Dave Jarvis and Dank. That's what you're listening to right now is the Dave Jarvis side project or project. It's a freaking awesome deal he's got. We have some brand new X610 Chill to debut this evening. Hang around for that. Look on the screen. It says Flyer Your Music and Shows. Every Wednesday night, Outlaw Video TV, StreamYard, Live Panel, YouTube. So you can do that a couple of different ways. You can come on the show live and promote your band if you choose to. You can also come into our live chat and you can comment right there in the live chat that you have a show and I'll announce it. But I've got a couple of shows here. I always do. I always come prepared for a steak, no matter what. Yes, there are a million reasons for everyone to blow their brains out with Rick E. Warden. And that is me, Rick E. Warden. And there's a reason for that, because this too is my epitaph. Right? Pyre, burn it all down. Tonight we raid. I love that song, by the way. I'm going to go ahead and kill this music just in case you're a little challenged hearing my voice over this. And I want to turn it up at the same time. So, Dave Jarvis, thank you very much for that X610 chill. I'm going to go ahead and turn it up here to normal volume. That's the thing with my phone, is that it's limited in the volume options that I have. So there you go. Dave Jarvis, we have some brand new X610 chill to debut for you here in just a little bit. First, I'm going to go through a couple of these right here. I'm going to go back up to this. Every Wednesday night, 9 p.m., StreamYard, Live Panel, YouTube. Two ways you can do that is you can actually come on the show here and say hello. I have no intentions of showing my face this evening unless you were there to show yours. So here we are. This is how the panel works. Is if you have something to say, you got a show to promote, we'll hop on here for 5 minutes or 10 minutes or fuck. You want to talk for 2 hours? Goddamn, we'll get down. I'll get out my guitar. But anyway, I got things to do. You got things to do. So I'm going to run through some of the shit that I have lined up. Everybody, the first song that you heard tonight was me and myself and I jacking off. Me and my dead friends, raw rock and roll. Yes, that was Rick Perry playing lead guitar. Special guest, Rick Perry. Thank you so much for your time. Because as y'all heard, that Iron Jaw Tonight We Raid is phenomenal. Off the hook. Every time I hear that fucking song, I like it more. The words are perfect. Uh, I feel like I relate. I don't know exactly where Todd Pack is coming from in authoring the lyrics to Tonight We Raid, but it's a freaking awesome song, as all Iron Jaw songs are. But that one is next level for me, and so is Crypt of Rodan. So everybody go check out Crypt of Rodan. There I am hanging out, having a good time with Aaron. I'm gonna call Aaron Dykes right there. He is Truth Stream Media if you want to check him out over there. And there we are with Charlie Ironjaw. Some walls of sound. Hey, what are you listening to? Hop on in the live chat here and let me know what you're listening to. As a matter of fact, I'll pop over there. Nobody in the live chat. Man, I'm just watching the viewers swell and waiting for the live chat to swell. Y'all hop on in there. So we got Walls of Sound. That is some kick ass fucking music right there. Trespassers. I got some nice trespassers coming up. Don't forget Jimmy Fritz over there at Creeper. Everybody head on over to the Creeper YouTube page and check out Jimmy Fritz, lead guitar, and the band Creeper with their song The Siege. Kayla Kent. Everybody have a good time. Hop on over to Kayla Kent's YouTube channel. You can see she has 31,900 subscribers. When I subscribed, Kayla, I believe, was around 5 or 6 or something. I don't know. It was lower. And, but you could see it growing. Like by the next day or so, it was up 1,000 more. And it was crazy watching it grow, and it's so awesome to see it at 31,009. We'll have to go over there. I didn't go over there today, but see if she's up to 32. Sure, she's at 32 by now, but she is kind of leveling off. And I am not asking everybody to go over there and subscribe. Do what the fuck you want to do. But if you want to have a good time, this chick plays some screaming lead guitar. She was kind enough to play guitar on my song, Hard Candy Girl, which I'll be playing here in a minute after I get through these shows. But here she is here. She does a full cover of Over and Out. So it's not just the lead. On the other songs, where she uh, mostly plays just the leads. And so she is known for being a Dimebag Daryl precise precision copy tribute lead guitarist. Many of her followers on her page. You just go any one of her YouTube videos. That's what I'll do next time. Next week, as I show you how. There it is. One's got 4,400. That's Over and Out, and it was just posted like a day ago. I think that one day ago was that it was one day ago. So I'm sure that video has got thousands, tens of thousands of views. But that's what I'll do. That's a great thing. Hey, here I am blowing my brains out with you. I'm going to give a weekly update on her videos to that degree. I was already thinking that way. I need to because she's been so good to me. And it's not only my way of showing my appreciation for her, but it's my way of showing my appreciation to you for listening to this show and rewarding you with some entertainment, quality, valuable entertainment. This chick here, this girl, Kayla Kent, is fucking awesome. And I'm sure that you'll agree. It's not just her playing, like she has multiple videos, and one she has about Dime's playing style, and she is very exhaustive. She went around and got a lot of YouTube footage and video footage and pieced it in there. And she has Dime in his own words talking about, how he taught himself how to play guitar, that he took some lessons, but he wasn't really lesson oriented. And at that time, when he was saying that, in all fairness, Yngwie Malmsteen had taken the world by storm. And so, Steve Vai, people like that. So that was a real thing, that shredders were educated, and all of that. So anyway, Dime was kind of, speaking about that more than he was, I believe personally, about uh, going to school to North Texas and becoming a classical guitarist to play Pantera. So there you go. Kayla Kent, everybody go over there and check her out. She's got some nice camera angles. It's just youtube.com/Kayla Kent. And I'll get back to that in a minute. Hey, there's a picture of Daryl Abbott right there. See that little skinny guy? I'm going to wait for it. Yeah, that's Dime pointing at you. Oh, who's that flipping you off? God damn if it ain't the finger. It's the freak. So here's this picture. I'm waiting for it to come up on my monitor. There we are on the railroad tracks. That's Dimebag Daryl right there holding up a Skull Press. That's the very first edition of Skull Press magazine. So Dime was pretty supportive, you'd say, right? There's Phil. He was supportive too. Thank you, Phil. And there I am, letting it all hang out. Those are the railroad tracks. The historic railroad tracks over off of Mansfield, because Dime back in the day did teach for a moment, for a minute. Rainbow Music was in downtown historic Mansfield before Rainbow Music moved north into Arlington off of Cooper Street 157, but it's next to, say, Kelly Moore or Krispy Kreme Donuts right in there. It's a tire shop. It has been a tire shop. It's just a house, old house. It's a tire shop called Reggio's, and it's been there for, it's been a tire shop for 10 or 12 years, something like that. But that's where Dime taught guitar, was at Rainbow, and he also sold guitars because he was good at that. So here we are. Whoa, we're getting Dank up in here now. We talked about the basement show last week, kind of bounced around it, and we're like, what is this basement show? Or there's the low side show out there that already played in Tyler's, where we decided that we're Rowlett. But here we are back to the basement show. It was here all along. This December 17th, low side show right here. Go low. That is the basement show. So I have the flyers and all of that information pulled up, and I'll go over that here shortly. Last week, we went over these ghost shows pretty exhaustively, so we're going to go over these ghost shows pretty quick. I got Friday, December the 9th at the Rail. You got the ghost tribute band, Ritual, and then also next week here, Lava Cantina. That's going to be a really special show. Both of them, I believe. If these guys pull it off, I haven't seen them myself. I know Randy Bell last week was telling us about them. He enjoyed them, but tributes are hard to do. That's that simple. Hate me if you want, but I listened to a band called Swan Song. There's a video. There's a Swan Song video on Outlaw Video TV. It's Kashmir at Hard Rock Cafe, and the place is packed. Fucking, I don't know how many people are in there. It's the smaller room, but this place is still packed, and it's just a great video. So Swan Song, sometimes they just weren't really all on. It's just real simple. But when they were on, man, shoot, and when the crowd was into it, and you had, I don't know, I guess a couple of whiskeys helped all of us. That was near perfection right there. So if Ghost can pull it off, that'd be cool. Speaking of cover shows and cover bands, though, check this out. We got Headbanger. That's some Headbanger merch right there. Loud as it can be. Or loud as can be. Loud as it can be. So here we are back on the show here. Saturday, November the 6th. Power Fest 4. Headbanger, playing a special expanded set of old school metal classics. Haltom Theater coming through again right there in Haltom City. 5601 Belknap, Haltom Theater. Again, that show is Saturday, November 26th, and I'm going to come back to it. I have that flyer saved as Power Fest, so you're going to get to go over that show one more time. Right here, coming back to the glorious 225 barbecue. Is that what it's called? 225 barbecue at Mavericks. So this weekend, happy birthday, heavy metal, metal mayor. How about that? Omnic at Mavericks Bar and Grill in downtown Arlington, Texas. That's right. The heavy metal capital of the goddamn fucking world. Arlington, Texas. So thank you, everybody, for getting some good shows at Mavericks Bar and Grill. Thank you to Growl and to Division Brewing for kicking so much ass for music and underground metal there at Growl Records. Everybody, go check out Growl Records and go check out Division Brewery for the best fresh craft brew, the kind of shit that gets you high. You know what I mean? It's after you've experienced that once or twice, there's no going back. It's hard to, because nothing in a can or bottle is really gonna do. They're two different things. They're, what's in a can at the grocery store is really not beer. Things have gotten better. Beers have gotten better, but so there we go. All right, so there it is. Flyer your shows, flyer your music. I know I have. Here, I've got a couple of pictures to go through. Does everybody remember Outlaw Video Showcase? I want to say thanks to Brian Christian and Donnie Hart and all the people, the girls that were involved in Outlaw Video Showcase and helping make that a reality. And then also all the bands on that show. We had Deep South Union. I got to go back to that one. That was a killer fucking lineup, wasn't it? On that one, we have Wicked Attraction. So keep in mind, my voice is going to be on a 15-second delay also, because I'm waiting for the graphic to show up on my TV. And if you don't like it, oh, fuck you and suck my dick too. So coming back to this flyer, remember Outlaw Video Showcases? Those were fucking kick ass. Uh, Deep South Union. I've got videos of all these bands, all these shows here on Outlaw Video TV. That's one of the main reasons I'm bringing it up. I'm not trying to rekindle the fire of Outlaw Video Showcase. I wished I could. I always wished I could have done more for live shows, live bands, especially my own. That's why I spent the time after all of this, teaching myself how to play. I had to fucking learn how to play guitar and sing and do this shit and perform and get some songs recorded. And as you can only imagine, I'm about to blow my brains out now because I fucking can't play or record or perform or record, and it's about to kill a motherfucker. So here we go. Deep South Union, Southern Assault. There it is. Shout out right there to the Creeper. Um Tex Duncan. That's where I met him right there. So there are badass Southern Assault videos here on Outlaw Video TV, including promotional videos. You guys want to get an idea how to promote and be entertaining and obnoxious and entertaining, then go watch some of those promotional videos and get a clue and make some goddamn videos to promote your shows. All right, so who else is on this show? That's Sativa Kid there. Shout out to Sativa Kid. They're still kicking it around here and there. And oh my goodness, I can't tell who that other Blacklist. Glad I could finally, my eyes adjusted where I could see that. So in the other picture, I was promoting my little solo band. That was my solo band logo with the green pick. I've been playing with a purple pick ever since. It was a green sharp, if you didn't notice. And then I've been playing with a purple sharp, which is one size thicker. That means I pick the fucking strings. All right, so before I stop doing this show, I'll at least do some kind of little tribute to my cousin who I miss so much. And I know you don't understand that. I know you think fucking a million goddamn negative things, but I don't give a flying fuck. I was very privileged to befriend Nikki McKibben, who is technically my cousin. I had a weird experience as a teenager. I grew up in the fucking streets without parents, basically. But I did spend a minute around my step family, meaning my step sisters mostly and brothers. And one day, my oldest stepsister, Darlene, was saying, "Hey, let's go to the hospital because Teresa's delivering a baby." And Teresa was her cousin. So I had known Teresa. She was like the only other person in Grand Prairie that was good to me. And she was actually good to me. Like she befriended me and facilitated my friendship with her niece and another step cousin who was Charlotte Anderson, and we became friends mostly, and I don't know, in part because of Teresa. So I knew Teresa. I hopped in the damn station wagon. I boogied on down to the hospital. What do you do when you get to the hospital? You sign your name in a book. Hey, I was here. Right? That's what you do. That you sign your name in a book when you get to the hospital. It's kind of like when someone dies. Or when someone's born, same thing. All right. So life went on. I didn't talk to my step family. My dad died. I never even knew my dad. My dad was just wanting to get me thrown in jail like he did my brother. And, I didn't even know him. So, anyway, years go by. Nikki becomes famous. And I ran into her at an open mic one day. And my niece, Candace, was there. Shout out, Candace. Love you. And she was like the bridge that gapped us. Like I would have been able to say hi to. I mean, I did. I sang a song. Right, it was an open mic that Nikki was doing. She used to have a little open mic business on the side, and she used to kick it around. That girl, she was a kick-ass person. I don't care what anyone says. And so Candace more or less introduced me to Nikki as her family. And without that, I probably never would have had like any grounds with Nikki as being family ever. It probably just never would have developed, right? But it was Candace. She introduced me to Nikki as family, and I was able to tell Nikki at some point, yeah, I was at the hospital when you were born. And I think I'd forgotten about the guest book. I don't know if I ever told her, yeah, I signed a guest book. Shit, I was 12 years old or 13. And so Nikki called me one day, years later. This is 10 years later, after we did these shows, after we did Outlaw Video Showcase and got to know each other better. And I went to a bunch of Wicked Attraction shows. And she called me one day and said, I found your name, your signature in my birth book. You were there. So we'd known each other for a dozen years or so, and it was all the end of her fame and glory. Really, I knew her rough side better than most people did at the end because we were fucking friends. I used to go over to her house. I used to play guitar for her and sing my songs to her. To get her to sing along and stuff. Her son would be there and play a song, and she could sing with him. So fuck you. I miss you, Nikki. Miss you a bunch. Like I need you, honestly. So this show was kick ass. Rogue Radio was there. Rogue Radio's a badass band, aren't they? I think they're still kicking around here and there. EKG, Eric Knudsen, The Prisoner. I am not a number. I am a free man. Trying to read the other band. I should know who. Oh, that's Bell Epic. That's Sound Revival. The Sound Revival did that show, and that's extremely special to me. Another video on this YouTube channel is a Bell Epic video. I am very fortunate that I was invited to help, to produce a video for Bell Epic. They told me that they knew I had a camera. They knew I was doing Outlaw Video TV and looking for opportunities, blah, blah, blah. Told me they had an opportunity that MTV Japan would play their video for the song Keeping the Innocent. And so Joshua Dixon came into the picture with his guy and knocked the damn thing out of the park. But I'm not handing it all off to him. Definitely the editing, the filmography, But, I did overall produce that video, and I'm pretty sure that, I don't know how you would say that, the casting of it, I had nothing to do with it once we left the barn and left the shoot. But anyway, it's a beautiful song by an amazing band called Bell Epic right here in Arlington, Texas, and Mansfield, Texas. And if you didn't see them live or you missed out on Bell Epic, I'm sorry, but it's never too late. I don't care where you're at in the world. Go listen to the song Keeping the Innocent by Bell Epic and watch the video. It's fucking amazing. I'm proud of it. So they changed their name. There's another Bell Epic in of all places. Come on, where would it be? France, Italy, over there somewhere. So they changed their name to the Sound Revival. So um, they're all near and dear to my heart. Good people. That was a really good show for me, except for that it was out. It's at Dino's, and all of our other shows were at Diamond Gems. And I just really like that venue. I like the location. I like the setup. I like every fucking thing about the venue itself. I'm not the biggest fan of Carl. He's actually was good to me when I've worked with him, but you know. So anyway, here's another show. Surprise, surprise. Yeah, I'm just showing my ass now. Told you, letting it all hang out. This was our Valentine's show. Thank you, Brian. You did a great job on that fucking flyer. Outlaw Video TV. So that was Faded Grace, Belief System, Born and Raised, and I actually printed that shirt, the Outlaw Video TV that everybody sees me wearing. And when I don't wear it, sometimes I just hang it on the studio wall behind me. But there's another band, Angel and Irons. There we go. Angel and Irons is the other band. Ding, everybody. Please bring jacket. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll bring the jacket. Bring the jacket. Slap at that ass. So if you want to see these videos, these pictures are all taken from a video. And yes, that's my ass in between those two asses that you finally just saw. After looking at those asses for a little while and thinking it through in your mind, and trying to read that you finally saw my face, did you? Yeah, that's fucking me. And let me tell you that that wasn't my idea, okay? And I really don't give a fuck, but I wished it would have been my idea, okay? So there. Outlaw Video Showcase is my idea. Just slapping the girls' asses and all that wasn't my idea. Those fucking chicks were genius, man. So we did some kick-ass shows, and that's just another one. How many shows did we do? Um, 5 or 6. Oh, I duplicated the flyer just because it's another kick-ass picture. Everybody knows. Everybody knows. Everybody knows. Everybody knows. So here's just me having a good time. I figured while I was showing my ass, I might as well show my whole ass. Um, Here's what we do, man. We we promote our shows. You have to promote your show. You fucking have to. You're a goddamn lame brain in 2022 if you don't promote your fucking shows. You can sit there and say, "Oh, that dude's weird. He says blow your brains out. Doesn't he know that's offensive?" You can act like I'm not some kind of comedian, like the world's not big, one big fucking joke. You can do any goddamn thing you want, but at the end of the day, you need to promote your fucking show. Okay? You can also go, "Oh, that guy's like an old heavy metal dude. Like he's an old like headbanger guy. He's out of touch with my our music and my generation." Fuck all that. I'm telling you, at the end of the goddamn day, I don't agree with fucking a lot of most of what any of you bands fucking believe and say and do and everything. I don't think there's like I tell you which bands I think are badass. I think Iron Jaw is fucking badass. Siege Hammer is pretty fucking badass, and they should be a lot better if they've been practicing all this time. Watch out, Siege Hammer is going to be fucking killer. And there are other local bands that I like a lot. In band's defense, I haven't been out in 2 fucking years. Yes, I'm disassociated. Yes, I'm fucking isolated. Ah! Flyer your shows and music on our Outlaw Video TV fucking phone pole. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. So here I am at one of my art shows. Yes, I'm an artist. I paint paintings. I painted a painting yesterday that I like a bit. I want to say hi to Priscilla. That's her there. She's on the cover of my CD. That's Josh there holding my CD. I got to talk to him for a while, and he was like, "Fucking hey, dude, cannot wait." But you know how that shit goes. So this is me performing at the Chevy Showcase. Do you remember going to Six Flags as a kid? And the Chevy Showcase is a big deal. Well, somehow it spun into this as a Chevy Showcase as a performance for local musicians, and they tapped Luke Wade. Luke Wade. This was before he did The Voice, so he did The Voice right after this, I believe. If I have that wrong, just let me know in the chats and I'll correct it. But anyway, I kicked major fucking ass at this show. I got as always, got the best crowd response. Now, I might just be a fucking dancing clown, but I don't care. If crowd response is important and people enjoying themselves and hitting each other on the arms and going, "Hey," and buying some drinks, if that's fucking not what you're after, then I'm probably not the motherfucker that you ever want playing your place. But if you want someone who entertains people, that plays music, that moves people, that it's enjoyable. That's what I do. I'm fucking an expert in it. I just have to get my shit, um, together. That's all. It's fuck. I'm isolated. I'm fucking depraved. No, what is it? I'm isolated. I'm cancellated. That's what I am. Look at there. That's some jams. That's a good jamming picture there. Okay, I have all these pictures here for a reason. Oh, right here. This is the owner of the Ochre House. Man, one fucking night I was at is the same night that I had met Josh there. I was at the 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 theater. What's it called? The vodka place, Smirnoff's Amphitheater. And I couldn't begin to tell you what it's called right now today. Jexa? Is it Jexa now? But anyway, I'd been out fucking hustling, man, all night. I had been like, I sold probably 50 CDs that day. I bet you I did for $5. And I think $5 is in my hand right there. No, but he paid me for it. I didn't know who he was. And I think they were there celebrating at the bar of soap, or the bar that became the bar of soap, or that's where the bar of soap used to be, right there off of Exposition. And yeah, I was kind of walking through them, maybe, I don't know, but they definitely stopped me, and I'm pretty sure bought me a shot. And uh this man right here offered me to come over to the Ochre House and perform, be a performer. And I'm out selling my CD. I actually went, after this, I went over to a private party with some big freaking people in this business, I guess. Well, how do you say it? I just don't want to say, I don't want to like say people's names. I feel like if they want me telling their name, they can hop on. But they're good people. They're good friends of mine still today, thankfully. um, they appreciate my art. I'm an artist. Okay, here, just in case. Let's see. There's my art. I'm gonna wait for it to come up on the monitor here. But they appreciate my art. All right, and they've been in possession of my art for at least a dozen years now, probably about 12 years. My art has had a home in their fucking home. All right. So there. So that's what I'm telling you, is that I had to go to a big fucking party after that show. I mean, after I did all this hustling, and shit, I was already buzzing. I don't want to say much more than that, because I had to go, and I was definitely buzzing. But I ended up pretty fucking loaded by the end of that night. I remember having my guitar in my hands and trying to sing my song "Oh God Damn." I have a song called "Oh God Damn," and it's got a harmonic part. I don't know if I can sing it now. It's ooh, 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 then it goes up to a good scream. So that's the song "Oh God Damn." And let's see. Oh, I remember having my acoustic guitar, because that's what I did. I played my guitar all day, every day, and sang my songs and did my vocal rehearsal. And it was great. It was a great time, because someone that could actually sing, because I couldn't sing it, in other words, a talented performer, joined me and sang the part for me so I could perform the song. And all the girls were there singing. And it was just a great way to end a crazy night. But because like I was loaded. And I couldn't sing because I'd been talking all day. But this guy, like, told me to make myself at home over there at the Ochre House. And I'm not going to get into it now, but I had a pretty major change in my life shortly after that picture was taken. And so, uh, anyway, I wasn't able to take advantage of the opportunity. And that year, this Ochre House was like the number one playhouse in Dallas. And like, if I tried to go make myself at home there today, I'd have to crawl up to that guy begging. But isn't that funny how life works? I've passed a couple of opportunities, man. All right, so here we are back to the headbanger gig, and my doggy's over here making sounds. Doggy, do you need to go out, girl? She might need to go out. I tell you what, how about if you need your house painted, you give me a call. I say if you need your house painted, you give me a call because I'm gonna play you a song. Smooth sound of X610. How about that, man? Like every time I listen to that, I like it more. I really do. It's kind of weird. But I have some brand new X610 chill to share with you here in just a minute. I'm about to tear right into these shows because I just let my doggy outside and I can't leave her outside for too long. So I'm going to go through these and play a song and let her back in. How's that sound? So there's Headbanger. I've got cut out here. It's got some information on it. It's going to be important about the basement show. So basement reunion holiday edition. It is at the Trees. It's Mind, Body, Soul, Low Side, Aurora James, The Last Heartbeats, the Basement All Stars. So that's Saturday, December 17th at Trees, and it's a basement reunion holiday edition. Come celebrate the holidays with your basement family. Can we bring our mugs? That's my question. Can we bring our mug? I want to drink some beer. All right, so there's basement there, and there's a nice little cutout of that flyer. So there's a cut that one out because it has the date, and then there's the flyer up close. All right, so I think this one is the Power Fest. Let's see here. What is this? Yeah, that's Power Fest right there. So that's the Headbanger Show and Infidel Rising. So everybody make plans to see Infidel Rising. Masquerade, I don't know who they are. Please forgive me. Contact me. Send me some music or just send me the links to your YouTube channel. Stuff like that. Hop in the live chat and talk about your show. I mean, I honestly think that's a great idea, or I wouldn't be sitting here talking about it. And then Diesel Beast, I don't know who they are. Space Time, I don't know who they are. So, Nitrate. So, Nitrate, we know who that is. That's Jimmy Adcock, and he runs Arlington School of Music. Is that what it's called, Jimmy? So, that's his band, Nitrate. So, you want to get there to see them for sure. But Infidel Rising is going to be a very special show. I don't know how many shows they're going to be doing. I don't know how practiced, how rehearsed they are. I'm a firm believer. I grew up in the Pantera era. That's how I learned rock and roll, damn it. And, I knew rock and roll, but I mean the music side of rock and roll is Pantera. And, they just played every fucking weekend and practiced also. And so they were always playing, and that's how they got so good. I saw it and experienced it with my own two eyes, and I know that's how it works. So I always hope these bands are able to put in the time to rehearse because I know that if they do, these shows are going to be fucking killer. Is that fair enough? Okay, so same thing with Headbanger. Headbanger should be badass. And Infidel Rising. If you have time or you're a fan of listening to cool new music, I know, all fans of Pantera. Infidel Rising, they have a brand new record out, and on that record is a cover from the power metal record called We'll Meet Again. We'll meet again. So there they are. All right, fuck it. Go get some fucking dolls, would you? Look, man, I've worked really hard to build up this channel. I've been doing this for a lot of years, and you can have a couple of different perspectives where you go, oh, see, that's old fucking dude metal. That's old dude metal. You know, or you can go, wow, this is a motherfucker's been working the shit, you know. Let's get on there and fucking promote a show or two. But even if you don't, the reason I showed Odorous Among Us is because I have an interview right here on Outlaw Video TV with Odorous. So there's two things I'm going to add to this program for right now, because until I can upgrade my studio, I'm not going to fucking be interviewing a bunch of bands, and that's the end of it. I don't even know if I'm going to do a show next Wednesday, so stick that up your ass and fuck around with it. But this on the screen right here is Lucas Starr. And you can see I did 2 interviews with him specifically. This one, they were both very special interviews. It's kind of weird how life works, you know. I've done a lot of interviews, and I've done a lot of Sleeper interviews. But back then, when I was, you know, doing Outlaw Video TV, I'm trying to be creative, I'm trying to be inclusive. And so I had Rob Shameless interviewing a lot of these bands. And not only did he interview them, in his defense, you know, he contacted them. He had contacts with bands, and I contacted few bands. I got contacted thrice. I contacted, you know, I know how to get anyway. It was that he saved me the time, and just that he took the time to do it, like he put in the effort, you know. That's what I was looking at, was wow, here's somebody who actually puts in the effort and is, you know, really wants to, you know, host the show. And so I was like, yeah, let's go, and we did. So anyway, I did some interviews, and this is one of them with Lucas Starr. He's the bass player at this time for the band Oh Sleeper. And that guy sitting behind him in the chair getting a tattoo, yeah, that's what that girl's doing. Is that's a tattoo chair. We're in a tattoo shop. That's his dad, Larry. Okay. His dad, Larry, had already been diagnosed with cancer. And this is something that he was doing kind of bucket list, right? And we were there interviewing Lucas. I'm pretty sure it's how Lucas wanted to do it. I think it was his idea. And look, you know, it's fucking double magical, because Larry passed away of cancer, and so has Lucas. Luke was one of the first to go back in 2018. 2018 was horrible for me. You know, before 2019 got here, 2018 was fucking horrible. So many of my friends have died. It's crazy. And Luke died of cancer. So rest in peace, Luke, and rest in peace, Terry. And, you know, I appreciate you, Luke. It's funny, I'm looking up here, and I finally have found a graphic that actually covers my Outlaw Video TV logo up there, because Lucas is the one that actually designed. Like, he didn't just do the graphics or something. No, he designed it. You know, I had an idea. You know, I told him, I like skulls, but I kind of think, Outlaw needs to be, maybe it's a cow skull. I don't know. It's, what are we gonna do here? It's Outlaw, and really, that's all I gave him to work with, which is rare. I don't normally I at least try to give people an idea, but I really have to give him credit, because he came up with the Outlaw logo, and it's not just the one that you're used to seeing. I have another one, and everybody's seen it back in the day, but I'll roll it out again eventually. But it's a bronze look, so I started out with just the black, red, white, and then as we graduated, and I literally was advertising in magazines and on Blabbermouth way back in the day when Blabbermouth was just getting popular. Yes, I was advertising over there. And so, and I didn't make money. I never made money off of Outlaw Video TV. I just love these bands. I love this man right here. I love that man. I fucking loved him that day. I loved it. I loved Terry. Terry was good to me. And I love their music. Man, the music fucking is kicks ass. And they kind of gave me free reign. I have videos, of me on stage at many O Sleeper shows. I've got classic videos. I've got O Sleeper's second album is called The New Breed, and to me it's kind of like Judas Priest's British Steel record or something. It's just like the perfect fucking heavy metal record. It is. Go listen to it, please. It's called The New Breed. Put all your biasnesses aside, or try to, just listen to the music. It's fucking phenomenal, phenomenal, phenomenal fucking music. And so, anyway, my other interview with Luke Starr that's good, and I encourage you to watch, is out in front of their first show in Dallas after they put out their second album, The New Breed. And so you can hear all the anticipation in his comments and everything. And it's just an excellent interview. So I got two magical interviews with Lucas Starr, and he's not with us anymore. So now is a good time to give a shout out to Casey Brockovic. Casey keeps Luke's spirit alive. Luke's last band was, oh man, I should know better than to start talking about shit I don't know. It's Honey something. Honey, honey, honey. Well, there you go, Casey. To Casey, you should hop on here. I give you props, bro, because you're awesome. You've been good to me for a long time. I love you. But you should be on the show like everyone else, and we should be talking about Lucas together. And maybe we can do that in the future. So anyway, Lucas designed my Outlaw Video TV stuff, everybody. Interviews. That's pretty crazy, right? The Iron Maidens. The Iron Maidens. Of course, oh my goodness, here I go. I'm talking shit again because I don't know. I can't remember these names off the top of my head. But the guitarist on the top that I'm looking at, she left the band. She played Dave Murray. Uh, so she left the band. Linda there is the drummer. You remember her from Blue Murder and this band here. And then the singer, this is, I can't remember her name, but she's Bruce Dickinson or whatever her actual name is. And look, she looks great. Nice hands, nice metal signs going on. And I'm as happy as I can be. This is my birthday. So if y'all want to have a good time, I'm a little drunk. It's my birthday. Uh, I enjoyed it. Hey, here's the thing. I probably shouldn't say this. I wasn't expecting to do the interview. I did, film the band live. So I've got a lot of live Iron Maiden videos, the Iron Maiden videos here on Outlaw Video TV that are kick ass, and they're all like 10 years old, like this video is. It's at least 8 years old. It was at the House of Blues. But I wasn't prepared to do the interview, let's put it that way. And the girls insisted, and my daughter, rest in peace, my daughter. My daughter is Melody Christine Warden, and she passed away in December of 2019. So 2018, as horrid as it was, 2019 ended with my daughter dying, and then how that affected my personal life and everything, and uh, my circumstances, and then COVID hits, And let's just keep it simple. COVID did not help my business. I have a home service business. You know, come on. Yeah, COVID did not. So now I've got a lawn service business also. If you need your lawn mowed, I've stooped that low. So anyway, head on over there and check out that Iron Maiden, the Iron Maiden's video. And since I cut Courtney out of that picture there, Courtney Cox, she's sitting over there in that other the Iron Maiden's video to the right. She is bad fucking ass. Not only does she have her tongue sticking out on the picture with her glasses on, but she has pretty nice tits, heart, body, skills, man. That chick shreds. She plays Adrian. I can't think straight. She really is just fucking amazing, and she's an amazing person. And in the video, you can see she shows us in the video on her left arm right there. She has a tattoo, CFH, Cowboys from Hell, that she had gotten years earlier. She's a huge Pantera, huge Dime fan, so I'm always going to show a lot of love for Courtney Cox. She is CC Shreds. If you want to find her on her webpage, it's CC Shreds, Courtney Cox Shreds. Her YouTube is CC Shreds. I shared that in my YouTube community also, so you can head over there to my YouTube community. Finally, on the videos that you can see here on Outlaw Video TV, this is JJ. I met JJ when he was 13, I think. Hell, he's only 17 in this video. But met him when he was 13 or 14 years old. And the first time I saw him, like the day I met him, was opening for a band that I went to see. And he played in a band called Shatter Me. And there was another kid playing guitar, and this kid was playing bass. JJ was playing bass, and they played half of the set that way, and it was like a killer. Like, it was an amazing. I couldn't believe how good this band was, because the other guitarist is amazing too. And then they switched instruments. Like, JJ started playing guitar and the other guitarist started playing bass, and they killed it. And they played a Pantera cover tune, and I was just blown away. I couldn't believe that these kids were jamming as hard as they were and had as much talent as they had, two of them. And the drummer was amazing. The singer was great. So that's JJ. We became friends. Um, he's out in California now doing whatever jerk off shit that he does that people end up doing with their lives when they grow up and become adults. But anyway, that's me on the left holding a amplifier. I still have that amp, that exact one. That's a crate amp, only it's a, I don't, that's not, that is an actual crate amp. That's what that is. It's just that there are two size crate amps, and that's the larger crate amp. So basically it's battery operated, so I'm able to carry it around while JJ walks around playing. But as you can see in the background, all these kids are just like kids. They're underage. We're at an underage show. There used to be a spot over off of Little Road, off of I-20, where Little Road goes under I-20 right there. It's a breakfast place there now. It used to be Steak and Ale back in the day, when this old headbanger used to eat at Steak and Ale. And so there was a hamburger place over there called Molly's. Yeah, Molly's was the hamburger place. And it was there for years, 10, 12 years. The guy that ran it was like really cool with kids. And, I think it was in part good for his business, but he was just really good with the kids. And we were able to do shows. Bell Epic did at least a dozen shows over there. And I know I attended at least 20 shows there in maybe a 2-year period. And it was fucking underground. If you missed it, you missed it. But there it is. We blew it up. We made videos, and you can see them on Outlaw Video TV. Um, the Trespassers. I'm going to come back to that because I'm going to play a couple songs in a minute. Oh, here we are. I'm going to wait for this flyer to show up on the screen on my monitor here so I can talk about it. Omnic, again, go over that. That's November 18th at 11 p.m. at Mavericks Bar and Grill in downtown Arlington, Texas. Come kick it with us. That's right, Arlington, Texas. Not just any kind of Arlington, Texas, but the birth of heavy metal music, Arlington, Texas. Go check out Omnic. O'Reilly's Siege Hammer Friday, December 2nd. So that's just a couple of weeks away here. And you got free parking. That's important, man. When you're talking Dallas. It's just a hole in the wall bar, pretty much, but it's a good one. And as long as they have good sound there, what's it matter? Stage is big enough. Metonic, Siege Hammer, and Dreamkeeper right there. That ought to be a fun show. That's Taylor Dennis's band. Godfather TV. That's Jeff Dennis. Everybody, Godfather TV has great interviews with both local bands and musicians here in the Dallas Fort Worth area and other metal bands as well. So go check out Godfather TV. And when you go out to O'Reilly's on December 2nd to check out Siege Hammer, get there early to see Dream Keeper because that's Taylor Dennis playing guitar, lead guitar, and singing. I've seen him at least 3 times, and I'm surprised every time I see him perform. I am surprised that just that he doesn't do better. But he's just another example of many uh, to show, how indeed how long the way is to the top if you want to rock and a row. Wow! And on that note, this is a good parlay into this before I play a song and get out of here for the night. Michael Foreman just joined recently as a full-time drummer for Resist and Bite. I don't know what happened with the other drummer, but this is very important because Resist and Bite is a killer fucking band. Go listen to the record. Don't take my word for it. If you like good fucking aggressive rock music that's just good, it's not your average good. It's fucking good. Um Go check out Resist and Bite. Okay. They've got a couple of new songs coming out. They are recording. They'll have a new record coming out. This record, their first record, Resist and Bite, it's probably about a year old now. Came out around this time last year or earlier. But as you see in the picture there with Michael Foreman, that's Vinny Appice. That is not Carmine Appice. That is Vinny Appice. So I'm going to swing this shit all the way around here. Michael Foreman is the newest member, the only new member of Resist and Bite. And I think it has a lot to do with them getting ready to do a lot of touring. They've been doing touring, but they've just been doing these weekend shows and just doing some small things. With the economy changing, with the venues opening up, people getting back out to see shows, there's a good possibility that Resist and Bite saves rock and roll. you know, there's a good possibility that this is like one of the bands. I hope it is. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying they're the next Guns N' Roses. I'm just saying that it's fucking really good and it's real music, real aggressive rock and roll metal music. So everybody check out Resist and Bite. Now back on over to Carmine Appice. What is it? Appice, a piece. It is Carmine apiece and Vinny Appice on Blow Your Brains Out with Rick E. Warden. My doggy's ready to come in, guys. So on Blow Your Brains Out, boy, my dog totally threw me whack. Sorry, everybody over it. Hanging and Banging. So it's hanging and banging. That's what you're after. Hanging and banging, everybody. On YouTube, it's Artist on Lockdown, and just a lot of good people put in a lot of time producing some quality interviews with information you're not going to get anywhere else. So it's kind of like Kayla Kent. I encourage you to go check out her stuff. It's entertaining. Hanging and Banging, you're not going to get this information anywhere else. And hopefully some other artists will kind of catch on and do some more things like what Carmine Apiece and Vinny Apiece did together every week with Hanging and Banging. So just go over there and hang and bang a little bit and check it out. Okay, right now, is everybody ready? Drum roll, please. Very special thanks to Dave Jarvis for helping me, supporting Outlaw Video TV, supporting me on this show here, which I've been calling Blow Your Brains Out with Rick E. Warden. Not only has he been kind enough to support me and spend time with me here on the show, but he's made some great music for all of you guys with his band Dank. Dank has a brand new record. We'll play that song next. I'm going to let my doggy in, and I'm going to debut first, for the first time ever, Dogmata X610 Chill. Dave Jarvis. All right. Thank you, Dave Jarvis, for sharing with all of us. Debuting tonight, Dogmatic, right here on Outlaw Video TV. Everyone head on over there and say hello to Dave Jarvis at X610 Chill on Facebook, YouTube, and all those fine places you pick up your MP3 for your players. You can find X610 Chill. All right, I think I got another show up here somewhere. I'm in the studio back here, just kind of poking around. And I do believe there is one more show here that I need to tell you about. It's not that one. It's not that or that. It's got to be up here somewhere. It's not that one. Where is that show and why have I lost it? Maybe it's all the way down here. Okay, that's my resist invite. Here we go. Here we go. How you doing, the trespassers? Is everybody ready to go check out some The Trespassers? I know you've already been out having a good time. It's time for the 4th annual birthday party, December the 10th at Fuel 2.0, Fort Worth, Texas. You're looking at them, looking at you right there. The Trespassers here on Outlaw Video TV. We're going to play The Trespasser song called Killdozer. You've heard it before. You already know it and love it. It's in your heart. It's time to move some shit on out the way. Goodbye, Wednesday.
drinking buddies are in jail. And I'm too drunk to drive to go pay their bail. But you know, if I really gotta go, I ain't got near enough dough. And so now all my drinking buddies are still in jail. Well, I was going good, drinking at the bar when my buddy ran into the back of a cop car. I found it kind of funny, man, the fight was a joke, but he never came back. Here comes the tap and I'm broken up. All my drinking buddies are in jail. And I'm too drunk to drive to go pay their bail. But you know, if I really gotta go, I ain't got near enough dough. And so now all my drinking buddies are still in jail. Well, Ryan was having troubles with his chick. She turned around and kicked him in the... Then cops came to scene. After a while, he told them he would beat their asses in the frozen pizza aisle. Now all my drinking buddies are in jail. And I'm too drunk to drive to go pay their bail. But you know, if I really gotta go, I ain't got near enough dough. And so now all my drinking buddies are still in jail. Her mother started boozing at 62 and then began for breakfast hallucinating at noon. She ran to school to stop sign in my stolen car, so they took her to the pokey for a little R&R. Now all my drinking buddies are in jail. And I'm too drunk to drive to go pay their bail. But you know, if I really gotta go, I ain't got near enough dough. And so now all my drinking buddies are still in jail. Yeah, all my drinking buddies are rotting in jail. 1, 2, 3, 4.
There you go. Some brand new Dank. All my drinking buddies are still in jail. That's right. Brand new Dank. Outlaw Video TV. I, Rick E. Warden, am honored to be able to play that Dank and that X610 Chill and that The Trespassers and the Iron Jaw. If anyone wants your music played here on Outlaw Video TV, just contact me. If you want to promote your shows, just send me your shit. Otherwise, suck my dick. This song coming up is called Hard Candy Girl, and it features the one and only amazing lead guitar work. Fight me. Fucking tell me I'm wrong. Lead guitar work of Kayla Kent.
Where's the hard candy girl? The kind that you suck on. Show me